according to my mom and my older sister, who's 6 years older than me, they tell me that I was making rhythms from the moment I was born. And the first time I played an actual drum kit was at a pool party that my mom's boss gave. His son had a drum kit. I went downstairs to, do something, I don't remember what, and I saw this drum kit down there and I got on it and I was like, whoa, this is really cool. I started playing it and I was so excited. It was like the most fun thing that I had ever done. So I knew what I wanted. I knew that I loved drumming, and I knew that I wanted to learn. I knew that I wanted lessons, and I knew that that was something that I was going to do for the rest of my life. I already knew it. At 18, I went to Berklee College of Music in Boston. I had a lot of really great experiences because there's just an incredible music community there, and also in Boston. After that, I moved to New York, and I had a group of friends that I was with who were completely serious about music, and that taught me a lot. I learned a lot. Art Blakey was alive and well and playing all the time and befriended me. I was like his daughter. He was like my papa. Miles Davis was here, and Dizzy Gillespie, and all these great and incredible musicians were around. Philly Joe Jones and Max Roach and Elvin and Tony Williams and all these great people that you could just go see. I remember standing in line on I think it was a Christmas Eve at the Vanguard, and it was freezing cold and it was a blizzard. It was really snowing, but there was a huge line to go see Dexter and Woody Shaw, and I stood on that line too. It was really great. I remember there was one time when I was feeling really stuck with my comping, and I went to see Art play at McKell's, this club that used to exist on Columbus Avenue in New York City. And Art said, go upstairs and sit right next to the drums. We're going to start the set in a minute, and I'll be up there. So I went upstairs, and I sat next to the drums, and Art came upstairs, and he proceeded to give me such an incredible lesson. He just started playing, and every time he wanted me to check something out, he'd look over and wink. And that happened the whole night. It was incredible. So New York to me is very special because there's an incredible creative energy that's here, that's in this city, that you don't find anywhere else. So I had a lot of great experiences, started gigging and traveling. I started working with Lenny Kravitz, and that was incredible because we went everywhere. We did world tours all the time. We got to play with some really incredible people. We did a TV show with James Brown, and we played with Robert Plant, Mick Jagger, Iggy Pop, some really incredible people, as well as the people in the band who were great musicians. The music with Lenny is groove-based, but doesn't go past plain groove stuff. You can do some exciting fills, but that's going to be about it. There's not really much interaction between the musicians. Like, for instance, when a soloist plays, you're not interacting with that soloist. You're keeping the pocket, and you're keeping the groove, and you're making everybody feel good, which is a beautiful thing, and which I love to do. But when you're playing in a creative situation, you're able to express your personality in that. When a person's soloing, you can comment, so you're really creating a beautiful dialogue between yourself and the soloists, and along with the rest of the band. There's a dialogue that happens, and that really changes the music and makes it grow and makes different things happen. So different things happen every single time you play a song. And that's kind of the difference between playing those kind of styles of music, playing that kind of version of rock, because there are a lot of versions of rock too, and then playing creative music. And to me, that's really what I like. I like a palette, to start out with a palette that you can paint on. I love painters and I love art. And to me, when you look at the way somebody creates a beautiful piece of artwork, they use different colors, different brush strokes, different amounts of paint to make a brush stroke. If you look at Van Gogh with those really thick brush strokes, if you look at watercolors and water paints, you add all of that together, then you've got, a beautiful array of texture. And that's what I love about creative music, because you've got so much texture. It's beautiful. So there's just a whole range of stuff that you can do, and it's endless because it's up here and it's in here. So it's endless. You can think of an infinite amount of things to do all the time. And that's why I really love creative music.